Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title The Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
He'd get up here, he'd be like, hey, y'all niggas, I'm the anti-social host of shit. And I like that.
What's good? This is episode 190 of the Heavyweight Podcast. Yeah. I am your anti-social host and never your favorite, Stutter McFly, back again with this lady and these two guys. Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out here.
Gene.
Just Gene? Like with a G or a J?
I'll leave that up to interpretation.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Like DNA Gene?
Just Gene.
Billy Gene?
Gene. You know, I am Gene.
Okay. It's your boy Molito.
Why you looking at me? Disgusted.
It's your girl, Des the Diva.
How were your weeks?
Heavy, but it was good. Good and heavy. Lot going on. A lot of uncertainty, but good. I'll leave it there.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks.
I hope you're doing better.
I said I'm good.
Okay. I had a great week.
That's what's up.
I'm still riding the high. My daughter at competition. She made it. She going to state.
Nice.
We going to the ship.
You gotta do a gunshot for that.
We're going to. Hold on. We going. My baby going to the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, that's short for championship. Yeah. I was like, where y'all
I thought they was doing a cruise too. I'm like, they got a Disney cruise for this?
Nah,
What is that?
We going to the ship.
Vegas?
No, it's in Pasadena this year.
Oh, okay.
I believe Nationals will be in Vegas. So if she does good at state, then we gonna be in Vegas.
Okay. Y'all going to Vegas then?
Turned up.
All right.
So I'm very, very proud of her. I'm very, very happy. Her face, her happiness and her glow made me glow. Nice. So that was lovely. So, I started off good. I had one fucked up day at work, but I ain't gonna let that get me down. I had a good therapy session. My therapist talked me through it. And I'm doing better, man. Lighter, healthier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you look good.
You know what I'm saying? My man fufu's gone, so my dick is longer.
Well, never knew.
Oh my God.
We didn't need to know. Didn't even need to know.
Got a little more cushion. I got less cushion for the pushing.
Could have said that, on when I was over there and it was over here. Like
It was a good week, man. Everybody happy. Getting to the money.
Well,
there's your week.
Yeah, you get to follow that.
It was cool.
There's your week.
It was cool. McFly,
how was school?
School's going good.
Yeah, it's good.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You not grounded this week?
Am I grounded?
Yeah, you still writing that diary?
What are you talking about? This nigga is calling me Moesha.
My next question was like, where's Miles at?
And we beef so much, and when we so in tune that when you got to the diary part, I'm hearing. I'm like, hell no.
I couldn't think of the boyfriend name.
Oh God! Oh wait, what was his name?
I couldn't think of his name.
Hakeem was the friend. She had a bunch of boyfriends. She had Ohaji.
She was a hoe on the show in real life.
I don't. Whatever.
Your week, sir?
Oh, you in real life?
Yeah, I just said that. I just don't.
Yeah, don't mess with the Norwoods, nigga. Let's just move on.
Some of they damn people live locally. He just kidding.
Let's just move on.
All the thoughts of Molito or Molito alone. I am not.
No, they cool. They cool. They all right.
But for the record, ain't nobody scared of Ray J.
I'm scared of Ray J.
I ain't scared of Ray J.
Hey, look here. Anybody that Vince Staples co-sign, I ain't fucking.
Hey, listen.
I ain't scared of Ray J.
Ever since the Ray J interview on what station was that when he said, "I'm gonna have some homies that like niggas to come through."
Oh, who was he beefing with?
Fabulous.
Fabulous, and Fabulous was like, who?
I'm gonna get the
Brandy
niggas
brother?
that like niggas to come through.
Yeah.
And I was like, what did he just threaten him?
Listen, he knows some people, but I still ain't scared of Ray
He
J.
said he finna get the booty warriors.
I'm gonna be right there like Fabulous. Who?
Ooh,
Moesha
Lord.
brother? Yeah, Mo to the E to the. Yeah, nah.
Shit.
Ain't nobody scared
And
of
then
Ray
you're
J.
gonna hear.
Okay, period.
McFly,
What about your week, McFly?
It was a long week of trying to get better.
Okay.
I struggled to find my identity. So
What?
my identity.
Was you looking for what is it, titties? What?
His identity. I get it.
I don't.
I get it.
I'm tired of them guys. Yeah, he.
I thought we was gonna be serious.
Who is?
Wait, what you want to say? Don't make me laugh. Are you telling jokes?
Huh?
All right. So you struggled.
I struggled through the week, but I'm a little bit better now. So
That's what's up.
Good, glad
had to
you're
laugh.
better.
That's what's up.
I'm really warm right now, though.
Shut your ass.
There's like a warmer heater right here.
So we show the people.
Don't do too much movement. That conductor just.
Oh my
Might
god.
spark a fire.
You know, they really haven't adapted to the fact that I'm a trendsetter and a fashionista. So they make jokes, and I'm super high fashion. I don't know what the fuck be going on.
Like I always say, every trend
let me dress y'all. I bet you we go viral.
Hey, listen.
I'm not.
I'm gonna just keep on dressing like I'm 40,
Shit.
You're right.
and I'm gonna just trust you.
I dress like I'm 40.
Listen,
I bought me some on shoes.
you put those on us, we are not gonna
I
look
would
like
never,
we're dressed.
I would never put these on you. I put some man shit on you, but one thing about me is I'm gonna put that shit on, and it's gonna look good every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you put something on one of us, would it sparkle?
No, what? I'll put
Okay.
some grown
I
man
don't want
shit
no
on you.
rhinestone shit.
I'll put some.
We got some Polaroids back.
Shut up, McFly.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm done. All right, let's get into the shenanigans.
Should we stop shenanigans?
Right. Right. We are the definition of you let a nigga shenan once, they go shenan again.
It's about to go down.
Okay.
That's funny.
You guys know the deal. You know the gist. Shit's curated by things and such. So, fight, nigga. Can you share a personal story or a life-changing fight that you faced, and how did you overcome that shit?
A physical altercation?
It could be physical or mental.
Boy, do I have some fight stories. No, I think my biggest overcoming of well, hell, did I overcome that out of it? Let somebody else go first, baby.
Keep talking because
still-
you're healing while you're talking. Keep talking. I like it.
It's all right. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
One of you niggas go first.
No, go ahead.
Don't give her no grace.
Yeah, go ahead,
Don't
Kevin.
give her no grace,
Go
Kevin.
ahead,
Let her talk. Let her keep
I
going.
like it.
Yeah, she healing. Come on. You took it.
I gotta stop.
Come on.
Shut up, McFly.
Come on, Daz.
I'm finna have to overcome this fight. I'm finna get in with McFly. He keep on fucking with me about these damn shoes. Okay. I think that I'm kind of still overcoming it, but I think through therapy I've been able to overcome a lot of the verbal altercations I get in with my stepson's mama.
Okay.
Because although she doesn't like my feelings don't really get hurt like that, but she do strike my fucking nerve. And so I'm overcoming even reacting to that. Because at this point, I realize that something is triggered in her and she's just trying to give me that same knee-jerk reaction to whatever she's in pain about. So rather than just try to like go there with her, I've been really trying to just pray for her and pray that whatever's healing her whatever's hurting her heals in her, so that she doesn't feel the need to be verbally abusive to really anybody else, because she's like that to everybody. It's not just me, because it's only good for her son to see her be able to manage herself better, and it's only good for him to see me manage myself better. It doesn't help that I'm giving into it, because it gives him the notion to think that that's how adults should behave, and it's not cool. So that's my story. Stop it.
We're proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I was thinking my therapist said on the other day, and she said, in every situation you got to ask yourself, do you want to be the puppet or the puppet master?
That's good.
Not like that. Kevin, your answer?
No, you go first.
You think about it?
Yeah.
I would say for me to answer the question,
Hold your little lip.
What I've overcome was the battle I had with my internal morals with what happened to me last year. Coming to terms with that, and understanding that in that situation, I was used in a way that I did not intend to be used, expected to be used, but I can't let that moment define who I am. So that's one thing I struggle with heavy. If you know me, you know what happened. I'm not going to really get into it, but that is something that I recently, probably the most thing recently, I had to overcome. And then the other thing I would say is, the other thing I'm overcoming is my behavior in regards to responding to when my daughter upsets me, for when she's not living up to the standard I have of her in my head. It's me reminding myself that, okay, this is her first time through life, like it's my first time. So I got giving her grace. And so fighting my internal desire to be like, no, I gotta correct this now, and she needs to understand this now, to understand that no, she's not going to understand everything the first time it's said, and that it really is about the repetition, and providing her with a soft place to land when she does feel like she's messed up. So not coming at her as rough. So that's the battles. So all my battles really has been internal, because like I said before, I'm in the wrong tax bracket to throw hands. I'm not gonna be poverty stricken.
I love the way y'all parent her.
You don't see everything.
But just the things that you do share, just even the way your mind works about it, super dope.
Boy, I'm telling you, last couple of weeks she's been testing. Boy, she's been testing. Y'all pray for her.
Oh,
because it's bad when mama mad. Shit. I see your mama on the warpath. I can't help you because I'm trying to get something later. So
Jesus,
I can't intervene. Kevin,
I don't know. I feel like grief is a thing I deal with differently now, ever since the loss of my dad and like how everything happened. So it's like it don't get much worse than that somehow, it feels like. So it's like things happen sometimes, and it's like I gotta remember to allow feelings. You know what I'm saying? So giving myself the time to grieve instead of just march on. So I'm doing that a little more. Unfortunately, I'm having a good practice at it right now, but it's been good. It's been good. Instead of trying to power through things, letting it be, you know what I mean? Letting things out. So that's been the biggest thing, is to let go of stuff, know things ain't your fault, and allow yourself to grieve properly. So I think that's been the biggest fight I've had in the last few years, like 10 years almost now. But it's not a good thing to practice because you have to go through certain things to but
you don't want to I get it.
I'm learning to not just suck it up and go, because that's
pause.
Whoa. That's yeah. The plight of the working man.
McFly? You look like you got something deep to say.
I've been trying to be, I'll let you guys talk and then chime in with any low-hanging fruit that might have happened. But what I'll say is the biggest fight that I've had growing up was the constantly being written off was the biggest fight that I had to have overcome in my 39 years. Was there's always that force of someone trying to tell me that I wasn't supposed to be something or wasn't supposed to exist or wasn't supposed to be successful, and always overcoming that battle was my biggest fight to date. And I think it's a constant revolving door because it ends up becoming something else, or it comes from somewhere else rather. But it's the constant fight that I have, and it's not like an internal thing, but it's usually somebody's belief factor trying to apply it to me, and then eventually always having to fight against it and improve that I am supposed to be where I'm at. So that would be the biggest fight mentally that I've had to overcome.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mental versus physical. How do you differentiate between mental and physical challenges, and which do you find more daunting? How do you prepare for each type?
The mental challenges are way harder, much harder than the physical, because the mental challenges require repetition of work to kind of like turn it into an automatic response when things happen. So like kind of what Kevin was touching on, what sucks about the mental part is that the event has to keep occurring for you to progress through it. With the physical challenges, if you show let's say you want to lose weight, you want to get stronger, that's just showing up every day and putting in work, and you can get growth by that just by showing up. Where in the mental part, you have to actively be thinking or actively be in a situation to improve whatever that challenge is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mental is definitely by far harder because body is mind over matter at that point. Shit, like you can be tired, but well, I mean, I guess the body's gonna go as far as the body's gonna go. Like the mind can go beyond, but the mind also can fight you. So it's like a battle of yourself.
So that's when you just take them Herbalife pills.
But
what's this? You don't know about Herbalife pills? Shit.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
You should tell her the story about your Herbalife experience.
I feel that way right now. Took that goddamn pre-workout. I'm on shit.
Oh, you wired up.
Yeah. I can move this house right now. 3 hours. Whole house.
That's crazy.
Pack in shit.
I don't know. How do I handle mental? I do a lot of I think I always say that, like just self reflection and trying to figure out what the hell is the reason I feel a certain way on why I'm not doing something, or like discipline is a mental thing, and that's tough. Like that's one of my hardest ones to accomplish because I don't know. That's just I'm trying to learn how I accomplish that one more.
Practice.
Yeah,
because I can say not to cut you off, but
no,
not because I can say for me with the gym. At first, it was discipline of me forcing myself to just walk in and do something.
Yeah.
And then I added accountability. I had friends help me with, Body Bobby, shout out Body Bobby, help me with plans. And now I'm tracking progress. I'm tracking weight. And so now he's expected of me to see what I've done that day, what the results is. So now that gave me more drive. Like, shit, let me go do this. So I don't got to hear goddamn Patino in my ear talking shit about me. He going to talk shit regardless. And then eventually it got to the point where now it's like, even when it's a rest day, I'm like, fuck, I should go to the gym. Like, I want to like, so it took the repetition of like, so you take, it takes the discipline to turn it into a habit. And I think what people struggle with is going through the process of getting through the discipline to the habit. But if you have to have, it's about will and drive.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Tyson did say that the best with the discipline, but that's a hard fucking thing to do.
Yeah.
Is to do the things you don't like doing as if you love them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm like, God, dog, that's
you have to get to the mindset of finding enjoyment and uncomfortability when you're not uncomfortable. Like you have to find that. You have to understand that if I'm uncomfortable or if I'm going through something, that it sucks here in the moment, but the overall process means I'm growing.
Yeah.
So you have to like the overall process because, you know.
And I think I find it easier to get myself disciplined for more physical things as opposed to doing things that are more cerebral. If that makes any sense.
I agree.
So it's like I can get myself up to like work out and shit, but it's like, okay, now I gotta be creative or write something or do this or like something that's not just with my body. Like I gotta use my mind for this, and for some reason I gotta find that again, and that's I gotta figure out how to take that from the physical and put it on the mental.
No, I 100% agree because I think about me trying to be more intentional in my marriage and in my role as a father.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I have to constantly think about. So every interaction I have to not just respond. I have to think, okay, what is the intention by what I'm saying, and how do I want to be portrayed, and what promises have I made?
Yeah.
Do I need to keep in this moment? So it's not just I can't at home. I can't just have knee jerk reactions. I have to process everything to live up to, you know, the thought process of being intentional in my words and in my actions. So that part of being that it is a lot. I'm like, I'm just gonna take a goddamn nap.
Aw.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But I think it's good because it's goal setting.
Yeah.
It sets goals in your life and how to try to accomplish things. If you just do the nap thing or just leave it alone, then
it's gonna be there when you wake up.
But you're not gonna drive to try it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I gotta just sit down and write. Fuck.
I agree with everything they said, McFly. You gonna go? What you got to say? Because they said it all. I mean, your turn.
Apologies.
It's all right. You did a great job.
Nah.
Oh, say what's the question out loud?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to differentiate.
Just say it.
Because I don't think that was kind of more of a preferring one over the other. I'm trying to see the differentiate part.
Like how
I'll prefer the physical.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I definitely prefer the physical over the mental.
For me mentally, maybe because I'm more cerebral for my brain, I prefer the mental part over the physical.
The mental
like challenges going, yeah. But my brain's always working.
Mm.
So for me mentally, it is the bigger challenge, but it's not harder for me. Like I would prefer to deal with the mental challenge over the physical one. Cause especially if you're if like when you speak of like your home life, if I know for a fact I can wake up each day and know that I might not know the right answer, but that I can figure out maybe the puzzle of how to get to a conclusion, it seems like my brain kind of go, oh, thank God, now we can figure out the puzzle. As opposed to like my brain physically is like the physical task of trying to hold things together sounds more draining to me. But that's how my brain processes shit. Like I would much rather take it off mentally.
But when you say the task of holding things together, it has a
mental aspect.
Yeah, a mental aspect.
But I'm talking about the task of like when I think about how draining it is to like when we talk about going to the gym. Like say if I need to hit the gym, then go to run the errands and then do all like that shit for me is draining just for the simple fact that I understand what it takes to get from A, B, C, D, E. I'm like, fuck. But like mentally, if you say, today if you just put the equation together and get this done and that done and that done and like, okay, I can take care of all this shit by just making sure this is taken care of. It's mentally for me, it's like that sounds more rewarding for me, and it makes me be like I more prefer that over the physical act of doing shit because I feel like I have to do a lot of physical shit from get go anyway. So
I kind of feel like what you're talking about from the mental aspect is exhausting to me because in my mind I set a schedule.
Yeah.
Because I got 10 things to do and I got 18 hours to do it. Yeah. So like if something takes longer than what I planned, I'm like, well, fuck, something ain't getting done.
I just know mentally, if I can get through 24 hours and I got the shit done and that 24 hours flew by, I feel like I accomplished something. Because in that 24 hours, because if it flies by, then I feel like, when it feels like it takes forever and I'm sitting there focused on the fact that we're on hour 6 and I still got this much shit left, like it's like,
yeah, I'm good in chaos though. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like it gets to that, I'm like, fuck. And then I'll do everything I had 6 hours to do in 2 hours. And it's like, I don't know why I did that to myself. That was dumb as fuck, but.
So, yeah.
I don't know. That's interesting.
That was a good question.
Mm-hmm. So, alrighty. 3. Motivation and support. What motivates you to take on the significant challenges, and who provides support during these times? How important is having support?
Myself, my kids, my wife.
I was gonna let Des take it since she skipped the last question.
I didn't skip the last question. Like I said, you did a great job in answering the question. I didn't even need to say nothing else because you said it all.
But people want to hear your voice, so that's why I answered the question.
They hear me all the time. You said, "What's my motivation?" Yeah. It depends on the circumstance. Really, to be honest with you, to keep calm and not act up. Hayden is my motivation because, he's gonna be sad if I go to jail for beating up his mama. I mean,
and he's your support system.
My support system, that also depends on what it is. He's a kid, so obviously I'm not gonna let him support me through that. I just tell him to stay in a kid's place when it comes to that. But for my support system for that, for that particular situation, I'm going to say it's myself and my therapist, because nothing that my sisters or nothing that my friends is telling me to do is conducive with positive things.
I told you need to let me be your counselor.
Maybe that Dominique gonna get her. So the best thing is me and my therapist are my biggest support factors through that.
It's probably good if everyone else is telling you.
See?
Yeah, because everybody else.
I did better. I caught myself.
That's
Leave
funny.
me alone. Leave me alone. You are not about to harass me for this next hour.
I caught myself.
Leave me alone.
Anybody else?
Yeah. I was saying my kids, wife, family, motivation, myself, shit. Wanting to see what things look like. Support is, I don't know how this sounds, so I'll just say it, but I feel like anything I've ever set myself to do, I've never actually felt like I've had anyone doubt me. So I feel like I always have support.
If you need that type of support, I will be your doubter.
Just be like, you can't do that.
Yeah, shit, Kevin.
So I don't know. It's
trifling.
I've always felt
it's for a good cause.
Did you just sign up to be a hater?
Yeah,
right.
If you need
volunteer bullshit ass hater. Trifling.
If you need one,
if you need a hater, I'm here for you. Like
trifling.
So I don't know. I just always feel like I have support from somewhere, like within the confines of the group of the people that
your circle.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So. Yeah, quick and easy. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
McFly?
Ill.
My support system are my Cisco Dragon pants.
Ah.
Does it release the dragon?
It released the dragon.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
pause.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where that. What does that mean?
Ew.
Oh shit.
But
don't release a damn thing. Sit next to me.
Ouch.
Because they spit fire.
Oh God.
Nobody want that. Oh, sorry.
Y'all stressing me out.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Sorry.
He hating on my damn shoes.
I'm not hating.
You ain't on my shoes.
I'm not hating.
You got on Cisco pants.
Yes.
You ain't got no room to hate
Care
on.
Bear stare.
You ain't got no room to hate on no.
I'm gonna do the Care Bear stare.
I hate you guys. You're just making me be mean. Like, I don't even want to be mean. I don't want to be mean.
You ain't got room.
I ain't say nothing. I'm just laughing.
I know. You know, so what popped in my head was that kid song.
You gonna say the Care Bear song? You gonna?
No, I was thinking that at some point Cisco did have hair like that.
Okay, it was blonde.
He never dyed it pink.
I never see that man with the damn pink hair.
He had the platinum once.
Oh, the platinum.
What does that have to do with pink?
It's not pink.
No, it wasn't pink, but it was platinum.
The dragon.
Okay.
You answer a question?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my eye on you.
I'm gonna let this nigga just go ask another question.
I don't know if it's I guess friends would be a support system.
Yeah.
For me. You guys support me. Even though,
Ooh, that dress is scandalous. And no one other nigga couldn't handle it.
I saw some niggas singing that and I was like, hey, are you singing the thong song?
Yeah. But
that's it?
Yeah, I'd say you guys have supported me.
Yeah. Well, we believe in you.
Of course.
Yeah.
I feel warm.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
I don't even know what's is this like this episode got multiple
it has a lot.
Oh God, I feel warm.
Should it be the furry dragon?
You want me to answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you haven't answered, huh?
No, I haven't answered.
Go ahead.
You tried to slide.
My greatest motivation and support, like you, Kevin, I'd say is my family. My motivation. My wife has been my greatest support. I've said many times that this woman has been by me at my worst, so she deserves everything I have at my best, and I give her that. I also have I get great support from my brothers and sisters. I can talk to them, be open, and they will listen, give solid advice before they start talking shit. My brother is a Gemini, so when he turned up, it's turned up. And we do nigga shit. But yeah, my family, my friends, the people I consider friends. I feel like I have a good circle of people I can communicate with and that support me. Even like before today, I was talking. Roy had called me. We always talk about money, stocks and shit, and I really appreciate him for that because he always, every time it's like, he get wind of something. Hey man, I don't know if you can, but this is what I hear is coming. And a lot of times that shit pan out, and so I appreciate that because he's supporting me in my retirement, which also supports my family. So I like having that. So, but I feel like I've had a lot of people support me, and
Nice.
and some people support me in ways I didn't expect. So I've had a good life.
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats for me. That's also support.
They be having too many weird ass things on the internet that happen when they delivering food.
Look here. If I order food, somebody eat my fries, nigga, we fighting.
They be eating fries. They be sipping out the drink.
I can't do it.
I don't get drinks. But they can eat my fries. That's cool.
Nah.
I eat at Taco Bell. They lick the shells.
You all right, McFly?
Mm-hmm.
You pondering?
Hmm?
You pondering?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Just hot.
You gonna answer?
Hmm?
I'm talking.
I did answer. I said my friends support me.
Okay.
And I'm warm.
You should be. You got a whole dragon on your thigh.
I'm just waiting to hit the
You
match.
should be with a whole dragon on your
Strike the
thigh.
match. Just
Drag on.
yes.
That's hilarious, actually.
The flame.
Flame on, motherfucker. Oh shit.
I gotta stop.
Oh man. But we gotta ask the next question. Are we gonna be here for a while?
All right. Growth and transformation. How have these fights changed you? What personal growth and transformation have you experienced as a result?
I'm a lot calmer.
Shit, yeah. Damn.
Y'all ain't even seen me
I was
act
like,
up.
she must have been turned. You must have been turned up back then.
Oh,
Because if this is calm,
It is. Y'all ain't even seen me
Did
act
you
up.
just walk around with the other person?
Y'all ain't even seen me act up. Okay, y'all seen a minute reaction out of me. You've not seen me act up.
Oh,
I am a lot calmer.
He was Tupac for real.
Listen, thug fucking life. But I am a lot calmer now.
but calm down. You'll be at Thug's Mansion.
Listen, and that was a good album.
That's that, but he didn't. That's jail. Sorry, but that's dope. That's good. Yeah, I agree. I feel the same with you.
I'm happy. You healing a little bit.
I mean, I'm calmer.
Yeah.
You a little bit. I mean,
And when she shoots
I
at
give you some
y'all,
notes.
it's a lot more calm too. It's tame. It's like, hey, listen,
I'll give her some notes later.
shooting. Boom, you been shot.
Thank you.
I don't know what gun go boom.
Shit.
I would say for me, the answer is I'm able to look more internal as to why I'm reacting or feeling a certain way, and I'm able to take accountability for my role in what's happening. Because even if you're not the cause or it wasn't your intention, you play a role in every situation.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a good role or a bad role. So I think I've journeyed to the point to where I can now look at myself and see what roles and what I've done to dictate the experiences I've had. And it's given me better insight to avoid certain things and shit, a lot of times avoid certain people.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I guess it would be a lot of things that taught me a lot more gratefulness. Like I'm a lot more grateful in life with things I've gotten accomplished. I'm learning to stop and like appreciate that instead of looking forward all the time. And like that's where I think I fuck up sometimes, is trying to just always get to the next thing. Like, all right, there's something more, instead of just, well, what about this? Enjoy this. You know what I mean? So that, and then more grace with people, letting them feel how they feel, and you know, not react in a way that's just how I think things are right or things should be or whatever. It's like you got to think about how they feel or why they're doing the things or saying the things they say. So a lot more. What's the opposite of introspective? Outward, when you're looking outward towards people. So I think all my fights have taught me things like that. It's not about me. Let in me, he say.
He's thinking. He's cooking up something good.
He's cooking
No,
it.
I'm not.
Oh no,
I'm not. It's very surface level.
Okay.
For me, I think that the fight for me is the best way I say it, I feel like I haven't felt transitioning wise. I don't feel like I've had my biggest fight yet, but I do feel like the world kind of been giving grace from what I should be doing as far as the hell I should be giving.
The hell you should be giving or
Giving.
Okay.
Like I should, like I don't lash out like I should be lashing out.
Gotcha.
Could that be a byproduct of your own internal peace and your own internal self-worth?
Yeah, but at the same token, it's sometimes I feel like internal peace, in order to have the true peace that I want, I have to raise hell at some point. Like true hell.
You definitely got to stand up for yourself.
So I don't feel like that's happened yet, but when it happens.
Can I ask you why?
Mainly for other people's benefit, as far as not wanting to destroy certain I guess peace for other people for that moment. But when I start hitting to that point where I say fuck other people's peace,
it's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah. But I'm there. I'm very, very close to that. But that growth is just from understanding that.
Can you just give me a heads up so I can put my vest on?
Put your vest on. It ain't like I'm going to like on a shooting spree at work or some shit.
What do you think's holding you? If you're close, what do you think's holding you? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I just feel like it's certain people's peace that they're gonna be a byproduct of me deciding to fucking crash out, that they're gonna end up catching more of the hell just off of a connection.
Sorry, I'm looking at the screen over here.
By association, just because they're near me, is gonna be like, oh shit, like why am I catching the heat too? Like that kind of shit. Like.
But so now here's a question. If you're close, do you think there's gonna be a trigger to it, or do you think you're just gonna say fuck it?
I'm sure I'm gonna just say fuck it.
Okay.
So basically, you're just waiting for the one thing to make you completely crash out.
Yeah.
Now, we're not talking about Doja Cat crash out.
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be in the corner, shaved head, making weird frog noises or some shit. Like no.
Okay. Because if you show up, I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Like if you show up one day and you done cut your braids off, and I'm like, are you all right?
No.
Because if I see you with a kitchen cut, I'm like, yeah, you get it.
I'm not gonna hurt myself in that process.
Damn, this nigga said kitchen cut.
Kitchen cut. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be, hey, we got to talk.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here for you.
So everyone's answered?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Overcoming fear. How do you overcome fear or doubt when facing a significant challenge? What strategies help you stay focused and motivated?
I think the only way to overcome fear is to embrace it.
Yeah. That's
it.
That's the only answer I could think of. Like, I mean, there ain't shit you could do about it either. Like,
you gotta
face it head on.
You gotta walk through the fire. You gotta walk through the fire. And pray for the lowest degree of burns on the other side.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way to put that. Yeah,
everybody just answered it unanimously.
It's one of those things where all you can do is meet it with force. Meet force with force.
Or just those are the two things you do. Yeah. Either face it or not.
Yeah, you either gonna go with it or you're gonna be scared.
But if you don't face it, you're still facing it in another way.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You just go away from it.
Touche, that's true.
Is that facing it, or is that just going away from it?
You go, but it's if it's the fear of what an outcome will be, or it's a fear because you don't want to do a certain thing, but you know that if you don't do it, it's going to have a negative response or a negative reaction. And the only reason why you're not doing it is because you're weary of what's on the other side. You're going to always you're going to have those thoughts of what if or what could have been.
So, no, I don't believe that because niggas don't like heights, and they're like, I just ain't gonna go top of a building.
That girl had fear when they were running that relay race, and she hit.
She didn't know that was coming.
Yeah, she hit her on purpose. Wow. She hit her on purpose.
Oh, did you hear her thing? She said it was an accident.
She said it was an accident.
She said it was an accident.
But looking at her parents, you can kind of just tell this how they operate. She hit the damn girl.
Oh yeah. You
could tell.
She was mad the old girl was leaving her.
Was fucking her up. She was gone.
Yeah, she was passing her.
And she just got charged too.
She should.
Yeah, she should. Definitely.
For assault?
Yeah.
battery, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
She said it was an accident. I hope people don't think that I would do something like this.
As we're watching you go.
Yeah. She was like, I know it sounds crazy, but like I was like, my hand went back, and I'm like,
you could look at her daddy and tell he constructed the damn story.
Yeah.
Like
I would just say, I thought fear is just an emotion, like any other emotion. You just have to learn how to process it correctly, because you get to the underlying reason why the fear is there. Are you really fearful of what's in front of you, or are you fearful of the outcome of what's in front of you if you go through it?
I feel like it's okay to be afraid of some shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's cool to be.
And like I said, like there's certain things
I wouldn't
where it's
expect
like,
you. I'm not going to walk into a lion's den.
that's just
that's healthy fear.
Yeah. Because it's like,
but I've seen videos of people living with them and petting them.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
but that's one of those things.
When he gets hungry,
it's not going to regret.
Right there.
It won't be a regret where I don't feel like I missed out.
I'm thinking
I know what you're saying.
The regret part comes to more of like the internal things, not the. I mean, the physical fear of like hurting yourself. Yeah, don't do that. But I'm talking about when it's something that you have to work on, for your internal peace or your internal frame of mind. Like that fear that's what's going to come back to haunt you if things still don't work out in your favor.
You know what fear I had? Shout out to Scrappy G. Is when he was referring to old school, and then somehow it transitioned to me, and I said, "How the fuck did we get there?"
Oh,
that's funny. That's funny.
Did you not know you were gonna get old?
Like I'm old school, I guess. Fuck.
It did slide in.
When did you time out? When did you start rapping?
Come on,
it was
Kevin,
20 years ago.
Come on now.
Because remember when we before. Like, what do we call old school? And he's like, well,
yeah, I agree. I just when he said it, I was like, damn, why do you have to transition to me?
No, I mean, because it was 20 years ago. The child was the gentleman was
6.
He was 3.
Oh yeah, he's 23.
He's 23.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
He was a baby.
Sorry, Stella. We did.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't realize that. Like you're like I did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch the tape.
In his eyes, you and Snoop are leveled. So that works out. No. All right.
You know how long Snoop been rapping?
Shout out to Scrappy. Hell, we was 3.
Snoop or Grandpa.
We're gonna shoot past.
That's funny.
What Scrappy G was when Snoop started rapping.
A thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A prayer.
Yeah, because I wasn't even. Yeah, Snoop.
He was still attached to his mama.
Yeah, he was for sure.
Egg hadn't dropped.
Not born yet.
Snoop shit. But anyway, yeah. I just.
Yeah.
That fear.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
Mold.
I can dig that.
Old is a mindset.
It's not.
It definitely is.
Tell that to my knees.
It definitely is.
My knee hurt right now.
It definitely is a mindset.
Hey, knees, stop hurting. My mind says it's not. Nope, you didn't listen.
You can command your. Do not get me started. You can command your body to not be in pain.
No, that's true. But you're still getting older. Like no matter what,
not being in pain.
But I just don't think that age and time exists. I really do think it's a mindset.
Oh well, then that's a different.
Don't fall and break your hip.
So I'm working the same day, every day.
Don't go in. Don't go in there.
Don't do it. Okay.
The rabbit hole gets deep. I can go further. We'll be here all day. Just.
All right.
What did he say? I would have said fuck you too, but the list was full.
Impact on life. How have these experiences impacted other areas of your life, such as relationships or career?
I don't want to date nobody else with no damn kids.
Say it again.
I don't want to be with nobody else with no kids. Now, at my age, I know it's likely that I'll end up being with somebody with kids, but they got to have their baby mamas in control. And by in control, I mean whatever positive.
Deceased.
You want a good co-parenting situation.
Period. Yes, no, a very good co-parenting situation. Please, because
what if their kids is grown and you ain't gotta deal with it?
Love it. Who got a grandpa? Love it. So love it. Okay, because
I
just,
Grandpa taking that Cialis.
Listen, I'm certified to pass meds, nigga. What are you trying to do? I just no, I can't with anybody else that has children that they don't have a good positive relationship with the mom.
That's
too much.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Shit, that's your piece.
Yeah. Oh God.
Kevin.
Excuse me, sorry.
My bad.
I apologize. I shouldn't have done that right in the mic.
Right into the mic.
No, it's cool. It's good. I mean, he's heartburn.
I took some Pepsi, but
you old as hell. I took some Pepsi.
Yeah, well, Pepsi. It's a mindset.
Ask the fucking question.
I feel like other areas. I find myself having to like remember to feel bad sometimes, and
you can't be that high.
No, not for myself, like for other people and stuff. Like when things happen sometimes, and I'm like, depending on what it is, sometimes I'm like, but I think a lot of the shit that I've dealt with made me a lot more callous to certain things, which I shouldn't be, because I used to not be like that. And then it's like, man, that ain't shit. Shut up. And I'm trying to not. So I think that's the most that has affected me, is a little more calloused. But I don't know. Maybe that's not that bad. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure about that.
When I think about my experiences, the one thing that comes to mind is communication. I've learned that I need to be able to communicate my thoughts and my feelings in the moment, so that it doesn't linger into something, or I assume something, or they assume something, because I'm not being upfront with my views, opinions, and my feelings in that moment, especially regarding like my marriage, right? I can't hold her accountable for things if she has no knowledge of what's pissing me off. I can't just say, because a lot of times, shit happens, you be mad about it, but you just keep going on because shit got to be done. So what I've learned, especially recently, is just to voice the problem when it's a problem. Because for me personally, it always tends to be a bigger problem the second time around. But now I didn't say nothing the first time. Now the second time it's here and now, but now I got smoke from both times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got smoke from both times that I'm expressing, and that's not good. And I've learned that was not good. So with me, I understand that it's just communicating, and I mean, not just in my marriage, like even with my daughter, even in my friendships, even here on the podcast, it's just communicating what my feelings are and my intentions, and then not only communicating, but then setting the boundaries so that you don't have so that you don't have the moments where you get upset, or you feel like you're overwhelmed, or you feel like, you're being taken advantage of, or shit like that. So you set the boundaries, and then you live in the confines of your boundaries. So that way you always feel secure in what you're doing. But those boundaries and those feelings need to be out front on the table, so that everyone knows what they are. Everybody understands what your position is. And so then it's not like they're getting hit with a blindside. You know what I mean?
That's a super rare opinion, but I like that about you.
That's not rare. You do that often.
Very good. Very.
I'm not gonna say it.
It's nice.
He really gets on my nerves.
But
on
what
God.
I'm saying is,
God, Jesus, he does. I swear, on baby Jesus slippers, I can't stand you sometimes. But
did you say on baby?
She did.
Jesus,
she
slippers.
Did. And that's gonna be the name of the goddamn episode.
Where?
But I like that about you. I think you do a great job communicating, and you allow people to come and communicate to you. I like that. But for real, on baby Jesus slippers. At least I didn't give Jesus a middle name this time.
Listen.
Because he been Jesus Hezekiah.
That nigga was barefoot when he was...
Listen, my Jesus had slippers on. Okay?
He had them Jerusalems.
Okay. My Jesus had slippers.
But
yep.
and he dropped 40.
Was it those?
Yep. No, not these particular ones, but similar.
Now, if those was Jesus, I was like, hey, you better put those in the music.
Not these particular ones, but similar. My Jesus had slippers.
But going back to what you were saying, I think it's funny because I tell like Amanda that sometimes, or Val, like when she's like mad about something or something with work or her friends or something, anything. Well, I'm like, but did you tell them that? Because if you didn't tell them that, they don't know. You can't be mad at them for that.
Right.
And like, I think a lot of people don't want to have that uncomfortable ass conversation where it's like, I tell myself that where I'm like, I don't do this shit, but I can't just be mad.
Because in my experience, is that when you have the conversation, it's not easy to have a conversation where you know that it's going to go one or two ways. Either they're going to take offense, or they're going to say something in return, and now you have a different view. Like, fuck, I'm the one in the wrong. So now, like, you have to be like being able to communicate effectively is being able to take accountability in the moment.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, if I come to you and say, hey, like, fuck it, I say, hey, Dej, I didn't like this, and this. You're like, nigga, well, you said, well, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be able, that grace has to be extended both ways. You have to be able and willing to take accountability when your anger or your whatever your experience is misplaced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't do that shit.
Oh, yeah. I may hire you to be my therapist. We might could.
Counselor.
No, counselor.
The session's going to be free.
I may hire you. You be knowing what you be talking about.
McFly?
I just know in certain aspects of my life, I do know that like you said, when I have boundaries, that I know for a fact that the people that do know my boundaries know that there's certain lines not to cross with me. Therefore, that peace is always intact. But again, I say, when that other fucking shoe drops and I lash the fuck out.
Can I say a PSA on top of that? When he drops the other shoe, can you not call me to ask me what's wrong with him? If you can't communicate with him, you're the problem. I can't. I stopped doing that shit a long time ago. People used to always try to use me as a middleman. What's going on there? They call him.
It feels like there's a storm coming.
Hey, if it is, I got my raincoat.
Oh my God, I have a whole rain outfit, shoes,
Oh
matching
my Lord,
coat.
she got way too excited.
Way too.
At least you know if you get to tripping, I'm gonna be stylish while you're doing it.
You know, I tell them to trip. I say, nigga, just let me know so I'll make sure I'll let you go to the line. When I say, hey, nigga, your job, calm down.
Yeah.
Like I was with you to here. Nah. Like I was like, think about them kids. Think about them size 17 at Larkney. Stop right there.
That's a tall baby.
With that being said, this has been episode 190 of the Heavyweight Podcast. Again, we appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share, and comment.
All that shit.
Till next time, we're not that old.
I'm not old at all.
I'm the baby. Peace.
Sweating. That's a wrap, y'all. That's how she wrote. So make sure you click like, subscribe. Tune in. We on all streaming platforms. So until next time, we'll holla at you.